Today's video talking about sleeping in a car, and we're going to show you how two adults can sleep in a small car. Well, it's not tiny like a tiny car, but it's not like a big car either, so it's kind of in the middle, but leaning towards small, I guess, for sleeping arrangements. So we're going to show you some of that just coming up in just a little bit. This is our journey to where we often sleep, so just giving you a little bit of an insight into what we often do to sleep. We often go here, and it's a journey to the Love's truck stop. I'm amazed myself because before doing this I wasn't sure where to sleep with some sort of a confidence of safety. So when you're not sure, you're checking everything. But we discovered the Love's truck stop, and wow, they are everywhere. You start looking up Love's truck stops in the United States, and wow, it is truly amazing as to all the places where they are throughout the states. So we discovered them, and we try pretty much all the time to hit one. Now we are trying to expand and find other few safety places as well, but right now, for the most part, probably 99% of the time, we're staying there at the Love's truck stop. And this is where it is, right behind this truck, which just went through a red light. And then we have to wait for a red light. And while we're waiting for a red light, this guy also goes through a red light. Because I'm editing, but basically two of those trucks went through a red light. And the traffic over here, well, that's a whole nother situation. But anyway, here we are now. We're at the truck's Love stop. This is what it looks like pulling in, and they all look very similar, with the exception they often have a different restaurant attached. But this is ours. We like the Loves and McDonald's. But then again, sometimes you can't be picky and choosy about the restaurant. You get whichever one that's attached. This is inside the car. This is getting ready for a night's rest. This is my son. He does this job every night so faithfully, and I'm just lazy sitting here in the driver's seat. He's taking all this that's in the back, all of this, and well, I should say some of it, putting it right here. So good luck. So we'll start with the Starlink. Just kind of position it here. Actually, it might get moved. Take the suitcase from the back there, put the suitcase here. It's a bit of an ordeal, you know, stacking the front seat to make room in the back. The Target bags are full of dirty clothes. This here is full of little odds and ends. This little Jackery box. It's not full of the Jackery, it's full of odds and ends. So it gets put in the front seat as well. The water, it gets moved every night as well. Very tiresome. Be moving all this every night. You can see the front seat is getting piled up here. It's the clean clothes, bag of clean clothes. My backpack. See the front seat? It used to be a front seat. Dirty clothes, more dirty clothes. Ew. And it goes down by the footer part where the feet hang over. More dirty clothes. We have to wash. We have too much dirty clothes. Another part of being on the road, you have to do the laundry. Anywhere you can find the laundry to get it done. I'll have to give you an update on that one, I guess. How much does a laundry cost on the road? Well, it could be various amounts depending on where you are, of course. We're at a KOA, and they took only change for the laundry machines, but a lot of them take cards these days. This is the back shaping up for to have a good night's rest. Or if you want to take out the word good, just have a night's rest. It really needs a bit more padding. We do have like a few inch foam thing there, and I actually got some pillows underneath some of the foam as well for extra padding and cushioning. But all my stuff getting junked up over there. And we have a couple blankets, but that's the black blanket. Try to keep the black facing up, so then in the nighttime when it's dark, and if you happen to look in and you're underneath the black blanket, it doesn't look as bad. Like you probably won't even notice someone being there. Christopher's demonstrating getting in bed. He's in here. You put up the black shades to the side windows, which again, when it's nighttime and you're looking at the car from an angle, looks like just you can't see in, like a really dark tint. All right, I don't know if you can see because I can't even see there. I'm not even looking through the camera now. We'll try on this side. Have some Velcro at the top and just kind of hang them there, so then on the outside it gives the impression of tint when it's nighttime. Kind of looks like that anyway, and gives somewhat privacy. Put something under the pillow, try to prop the pillow up a little bit more. That always helps. And that's Christopher hanging right there. So 2 people sleeping in this place. And then of course, if you want to put either over the back window or the front window, we have this visor, which is pretty standard for a lot of people. And you put this up and block it if you want to, which sometimes we do in the front, sometimes we do in the back. And it's one of the truck stops we're at right now, Love's, which we kind of frequent the Love's. We loves their coffee, and loves their French vanilla cappuccino, and we loves their gas. And then we love McDonald's, which is also attached, and sometimes there's a different restaurant. But we loves. So, I'll flip this around. So, I guess in a nutshell, that's kind of how we set up for the evening. I need a shave. Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it, and we'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That'd be really great. We really would appreciate that. Watch some of our other videos. What really matters on YouTube is if you watch a video from the beginning to the end without stopping. That really helps the algorithm. If you do that for us, at least with one video, we'd really appreciate it. And if you do, just like hanging around with myself, my wife, and then my son at times like this, please, check out all our videos. We have like a directory of different channels because we do different things, slightly different things on different channels, and that directory is found at filipinamoments.com. filipinamoments.com. God bless you for watching. At another park here today. I'll slowly show you behind me. Isn't this beautiful? This is somewhere in Pennsylvania. Kind of blending together with everywhere we are. Little pavilion here. My son's in the porta potty. But wow, this is so pretty here. And I was thinking, man, it's so beautiful, so peaceful. The birds are chirping, just really nice. And I had this thought, because some of our videos somewhat lately to this recording have been about, finances and debt and retiring and things like that, and a lot of comments talking about, how pitiful I am about retiring in debt and oh my goodness. And then there's some nice people supporting, like, I guess our situation or whatnot, and saying they've been in something similar, and that's the thing, right? If you haven't been through it yourself, you can't really empathize at all. But there's probably what you can say good and bad, as you're having to go through the debt process, right? So I thought in this video I've talked somewhat about how you can still enjoy life when you're burdened with debt